Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rifka's Crack Corner. By the way, join me, please. I just got on. Sorry, it took me a bit. I'm just getting everything ready, and I got S's 37,
which is a sedentary and wizards and migrants.
38.
You go to them with your problem.
I'm just getting everything ready, guys. 38. Sorry, it took me a bit. I'm just getting it.
Yep, you're definitely on.
Y, no Y's. Not seeing that one. 43. Doing that. 43s. Hopefully people will come in. I don't see any of those two. Okay, I think I'm good to go. I'm just going to leave this like this, and I should be good to go. I didn't put this on Instagram, guys, because I just didn't, and I'm using this as my guide. So, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rifka's Craft Corner. How is everyone doing? I am getting myself ready for a live. I just got everything ready. I got all my numbers here. I got everything up. So, and I'm going to use, this one is called Ginger Orange. That's what I have right here. Hold a second. Let's get it up there. My camera is not working like it should. But it's called Ginger Orange. Here, I'll see if I can get it to show. Ginger Orange. It does somewhat smell gingery and orangey. Somewhat. We are going to start diamond painting shortly. I'm just trying to get everything up. Good morning, Audie! So yeah, I am getting everything ready. Not sure what happened to the pen I was working with last week, but I'm sure I'll find it later. Yeah, evening for you. It is. I was just getting everything ready. Look at what I have up here. I have everything up. Yes, so I'm doing this big color right here, and then I'll go up this way when I get closer to the end. So this is row 3. We're on row 3, guys. I am diligently working on it. So I think the first one I want to do is black, because that's the first color in the thing up here, which is circles. Wish I could bring it closer so you can see the circles. I would have to really bring it over there. You see all those little black areas? That's the circles. I hope that helps. So we are going to work on this. This is exciting. Well, next week on Monday, I'm going to do one thing. There we go. I'm going to do one thing. And that is on Tuesday, we will be driving off. Wednesday is Passover. Well, technically, not really Passover. Passover is the next day, but that's okay. Someone else is celebrating on Wednesday, so we are being with other like-minded Messianics, and that's why I won't be live next Wednesday. I just won't be live next Wednesday, just to let you know. And I will be coming on around 10:30 next Monday. Reason why 10:30 next Monday is because I have to go for an x-ray. And 9:15, and I want to make certain I don't miss that x-ray one first. So I have to be there by 9. It's for my back, guys. I have to do a back x-ray. We're trying to see if I can get on, I hate to admit it, but disability. Am I right there?
Yes. Yeah.
But if I go on disability, then I don't have to look for work. I remember when I first came to Australia, after deep prayer Jeff and I had, I got told by the Almighty, you're not to work, like real work, work at a job.
Work around the house. But, yeah.
Work around the house, yes. Work, maybe, work in your business, yes, but not the regular work. Because of the fact that I had back surgery and everything like that, it has, I guess you could say it had ruined my back. But they only gave me 2 choices when I first had to have the back surgery. It's either have the surgery or be paralyzed. Not much of a choice, right? So that's what happened. So now we're just going through Australia to see if I can get onto disability. Hate it myself, but has to happen. So how is everyone else doing? Is everyone liking the diamond painting I'm working on? The diamond painting I'm working on is a pink campaign by FeeLookArt. It's a 70, wait, what size is it? A 70 by 50 centimeter diamond painting.
It's huge.
It is quite big. It's fun. Oh, Murgles. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, that was a hard rock and a hard place. It didn't really give me a choice, did it? Not really, when you think about it. I couldn't. I had to either get the surgery or be paralyzed. Well, I'll tell you, the surgery did work to a point, but every time a storm comes, not that I didn't know when storms came before, I know about 2 days before a storm would come. There's a low pressure that hits and it just hurts my back so bad that I can't do much. Jeff has seen me get, I hate to say debilitated, but
Several times.
does that make sense what I'm saying? Debilitated, I think is the word. I still need to talk to them about something. I need to know if this is a port glue or if it's a double-sided adhesive. I have a feeling it is actually double-sided adhesive, but I'm not 100% certain. It has 45 colors and 3 circles, gold circles, 3 different sizes of a gold circle. Of course you would be on the wrong side. I'm using this right here. I have a big boat. Love the big boat. So I use it. It is not in the kit. The kit boat is a white boat with a spout on it, and then you get 2 of them in the kit. Oh, Murgles, why can I not see these things? I'm thinking I turn, I get it to the right size, and nope. Next time it's flat on the bottom. So yeah, I will have to go get an x-ray. It's sad to say, but I have to go get an x-ray.
Are we doing something today? We're going to get meat today.
Yes, we are getting meat today because we will be getting ready for Passover. There's not much we can do in my father-in-law's house. Seriously. There's just not much we can do. We can't clean his house to Passover standards. It's his house. It's not ours. Am I right there?
100% correct, Steve.
And he has a certain standard he has for his house. And our standard for Passover is a little different. You get rid of the leaven, you get rid of that. Just make a list of talking points for your next email. Questions and concerns for the diamond company and the doctor. Oh yeah. Well, the doctor one, they're just doing an x-ray. And then the next game plan for me with the doctor is that they are going to actually put something else. My little spaces. Yeah, that's what we do clean is our little spaces. We can't really clean the whole house. Like in the kitchen is not ours. It's not ours to do. I mean, yeah, we wash dishes. Right, dear Hurt?
We do.
We wash dishes, but it's not our house. So I was looking on Chabad. I think it's Chabad because the CH.
Chabad.
Yeah, Chabad. I was looking at Chabad, how to clean for Passover. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to have any chametz in your house. Chametz is leaven. Well, we are going to finish eating up some of the leaven foods that we have, and then we're going to put the rest probably somewhere else that's not in the house, so it's not in, it's not on it's not here. I'm probably not making sense when I say it's not here, but it's not here. It's not in the house. That's one way of doing it, right? I got coffee, guys. Love coffee. The type of coffee I drink is called coffee and cream. That's what it's called. It's by Nestle. Now, what's hilarious is my husband calls it a different name. He does. He calls it Nestles, not Nestle. In Australia, in America, we say Nestle.
Some people here call it Nestle, okay, because the way the E is accented, like the accented E in cafe. So Nestle is the actual correct pronunciation.
No, we said Nestle. It's by Nestle.
That's because you're not French.
No, I am not French. I am not French at all. nor am I Spanish. I do know some Espanol, muy poquito Espanol. So if anyone's curious, I did take Spanish in school in, I think, my 3rd year of high school and 4th year, so basically junior and senior of high school. So I learned it in escuela, that means school.
Well, I studied French for 3 years, which is how I know the correct pronunciation.
Yeah, well, you know how to pronounce things anyways, dear heart.
Well, I studied other languages too. But English, of course, is the one Australian is the one I know best.
Oh, yeah. Aussie?
And then French.
You
And
don't
then-
really know American English.
Well, yeah, bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces, but you don't. Yeah. So that's what Jeff and I talk about different things, and we've already been invited to Brisbane by a friend of ours. We're going to probably go shopping in Aldi for our fruits and veggies only. Because
I don't know if there even is one nearby. Hold on, let me just check it out.
Aldi, yeah, there is.
In Petrie?
There is one in Petrie, and there is one in Dalby.
Oh yeah, I know that.
And I know exactly where that one is. We usually avoided Aldi for a reason. Yeah, the GIF story. Oh, that one is so funny. And you sent that peanut butter to me, you remember? You sent us that peanut butter just to show that there is such a thing as GIF and it's spelled the same way. Didn't I, dear? Didn't she?
Yep.
And I used it in something else, and ever since I lived in Australia, I haven't had a hankering for GIF. And when I did eat the GIF at the time, just for a little bit, I'm like, this is too sweet. It tells you how much my palate has changed. I live on Aussies don't have major sweets. We did smile. We did smile. We really enjoyed it. Thank you. But it's a nostalgia, and it's one that I used to eat in America was Jif peanut butter. But things have changed, and now I eat Kraft. I think it is. I don't know what type. No, it's not Kraft. What is it?
Bigger.
Bigger.
B-E-G-A. Bigger.
B-E-G-A. Bigger. Bigger. Bigger.
Bigger.
Bigger. Bigger peanut butter now. It's less sugary, and I just love it. I still love my peanut butter and jam sandwich. One thing I miss the most in America is grape jam. Where is my grape jam? There's no grape jam here in Australia. None. But I can eat blackberry jam here. So blackberry jam was one of the key elements I could eat. Now let me check for the teas. Now there's a few teas in here, and I know there is because I saw the teas. Now we're going with the big teas, not the little teas. Big teas. Big boys. The big boys. I did end up making a necklace. I did end up making a necklace. It used a lot of my beads. Really was surprised at how much it used. I showed it to Jeff and he was like, wow, that's a lot of beads. It used up a lot of my yeah, it used up a lot of my beads. So yeah. But I did make a big necklace. I'll show it to you one of these times after I. Let me see if I can find my teas. My big teas. Big teas. Where are you guys? I knew I'd see you if I knew where you were at. So there's the big T right there. Big T. So yeah, that's what's going on next week. Is on Monday I will be doing a live. I still need to work on doing shorts. I don't even know how to make shorts, guys. I'm talking about shorts as in YouTube shorts. I just don't know how to do it. I'll learn because I need to do it for advertising and stuff too. So yeah. And I know TikTok likes shorts more than long stuff. But I love doing the lives because it just keeps me, it keeps everybody entertained too. Wouldn't you agree, dear heart?
Say that a bit again.
It keeps everybody entertained too.
Oh, it can, yeah.
The lives do.
I do.
I've been on YouTube for going on almost 7 years, guys. Almost 7 years. Hard to believe. And I still only have like 300 people. I was watching someone last night, which was kind of, she called herself the Crafty Rat. I'm like, okay, interesting name. She even had some jingles and songs written about her using resin and stuff like that. And everything's like a little mess and everything like that. Well, I've been doing resin for years too. For real. Been doing resin for years. Oh, thank you. How many more teas? Okay, we got the teas over in here. We got the teas over here. I'm still looking for teas. I did fix it. I think if you look on Twitch, I think you'll see that I did actually fix the, whatever you call it, to say makers and crafters, I think it's called. Because that's what the person suggested, was makers and crafters. And I think I did. I think I set that up. Because of the fact that I do make and craft. I definitely think we will make this into a table. I think that would be kind of fun. What do you think, honey?
Well, be a fair sized table.
Yeah, it would be like a coffee table, I'm thinking. A big...
Well, yeah, a very big coffee table.
If I cut it, yeah, it could be. No, I've seen coffee tables about that big.
I want to make one of those board game tables where you roll the thing underneath when you're not using it.
Don't know if we can do that on this.
I don't know if I can do it either, but I'm willing to have a go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm still seeing T's, which is a good sign. And then I'm still looking around while I'm working on this one. So I did have someone join me on Twitch. They actually did. I was surprised when I got that. Yeah, it should definitely say crafter. It should say makers and crafters is what it should say. I think that's what she said on the live last week. Do makers and crafters. So I could just put it under diamond painting, and that would be what it would be, diamond painting. But then when I'm done with it, it's not going to be diamond paintings. Then I have to change it to resin next time or something like that. Makers and crafters. Makers and crafters actually hits all of it. Am I right? Diamond painting, crochet. It's still making makers and crafters as far as I know. Wouldn't you agree? And like I said, I don't give up. I have not given up on my my YouTubing. I just was on hiatus for quite a while because I was going through a healing process of after surgeries. I'm done with the surgeries now. Surgeries are done as far as I know. I hope and pray. Knock on wood, I never go through that again because I didn't enjoy it. Jeff, can you go check on the chickens?
They're probably still there.
Yeah, but I want to make certain they're still in the yard here.
Yes, yeah.
We decided to experiment to see if the chickens stay where they're at. Yeah, we're doing the big T's. I'm just checking for more big T's. I don't think there's any more big T's, but I said that before, and then there ends up being big T's or small T's. We're going for the little T's now. First the big T's, now we're going for the littles. The little T's are 6, which is 433. So we're switching to tiny T's or the little T's or whatever you call them in English language. The littles. The little T's. Someone told me I'm funny. Right, dear?
Which particular person told you you were funny here?
Someone told me when they hear me talking online, I'm funny.
Oh, okay. Yep.
That when I'm talking about different things, I sound funny.
You know what they say, dear? I've said this about myself before. I'm always funny. In fact, even when I'm not funny, I still smell that way.
Murgles, why would you do that to me? When we finally get our own home, we are actually going to work on YouTubing together, my husband and I. We're going to combine our skills. We're on little T's now. Yay! I'm finding the little T's pretty easy, sort of. So I'm not doing too bad today. Why didn't you just stick right there? Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Audie. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, yeah, Thanks, dear. That was a good one, I guess. Okay, I'm going to warn everyone ahead of time. My father-in-law is in the background lots of times when you hear him like gargling or things like that. We are not alone. Am I right, dear Hart?
Correct. 100%.
And he'll come in and tell us, I'm going into town, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. Just know if there is that interruption, we'll say, okay, Dad, hope you have a good day. That's what's going on. Just so you guys know ahead of time what's going on. We might be able to get something going for our land soon. We're not 100% certain, but we're trying. We're trying everything. But first things first, build this shed. Finish this shed off. We're building a what you call a what type of shed is it, baby?
It's a 3x3 metal shed. I hesitate to use the word steel.
It's a metal shed. I think it's aluminium.
Maybe.
Might be aluminium or it might be something else.
I think it might be very light gauge stainless steel.
Yeah, light gauge stainless steel maybe. But it's definitely a shed.
It behaves more like aluminium. Dents easily.
If you hear the girls, they're right now talking to us through the floor.
Just outside. Just outside the window there.
Are they?
Yeah, they were. They were just outside that little gate that we put up.
Yeah, they usually like talking to us. Hey, we're here. Don't forget us. And we did find out that they are now we were training them to stay in the yard. That's one thing we were trying to do. We don't want, and Jeff was like, they need to have that pick. They need to have that pig. If they don't have that pig, then they won't give us eggs. So Jeff wanted to do a little test run with them. I was still apprehensive because, I don't want our chickens going to our neighbors. Would you agree, dear Hunt?
Yeah, we don't want them wandering out of the yard, especially to those neighbors.
No, not to those neighbors. So we are always, that's why I would go like around 4 o'clock. That's when I would have them go out around 4 o'clock. But Jeff wanted to do a test in the morning to see if they stay in the yard now. So far, knock on wood, they stayed in the yard. They didn't leave their premises. Am I right, dear Hart?
Mm-hmm.
So we're hoping and praying they stay in the yard. They can go underneath the house. That's fine. We have no problem with that. They can go in the back where they have like that. We don't have a dryer here in Australia. We don't use a dryer. We dry our clothes on the Hills hoist. I said that right, didn't I?
Say that bit again.
Hills hoist.
Yeah, Hills hoist. It's a type of clothesline.
It's a clothesline. We don't have a dryer here. Our dryer is the sun.
It's called a Hills hoist because it's named after the inventor whose last name was Hill.
Yeah. So Jeff is very knowledgeable about the Hills hoist.
Most people call it a rotary clothesline.
Well, it does spin, spin, spinny, spin, spin.
Mm-hmm.
So of course I would understand why they would call it rotary. Yeah, I think I did pretty good. stain on its little not axis, but stain on the thing. I like this better. I like using this one right here versus using this one. As much as I love this one, it was really pretty. It kept putting pink all over my diamond painting, meaning pink residue, and I was like, nope, not doing pink residue on my diamond painting. So yeah, that's how we dry our clothes over in Australia. We don't have a dryer. Now, if you were over in an area that has red dirt or red dust or whatever it is, then they might have a dryer. Am I right, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Something around that. But over here, no. We use the sun. The sun dries our clothes. And boy, does it. We had a mishap that happened here with the inside clothes dryer thing. It's one of those hanging against the house. Is it Aussie invented?
The Hills hoist?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was actually.
Probably is Aussie invented. Jeff thinks it might be. He can check.
Yeah, I'll check real quickly.
But I don't know. I've never tried to figure out if it's Aussie invented. But it's a Hills hoist. It's basically a spinny spin thing.
Apparently not. Rotary clothesline was not invented in Australia, but it became a significant Australian invention. The Hills hoist, a rotary clothesline, was developed by Lance Hill in the 1940s and has since become a symbol of Australian suburban life. While there were earlier attempts at rotary drying systems, Hill's design was particularly influential in Australia, where it became a staple in many homes.
It is actually a staple, and we plan on putting a Hills hoist on our land when we get our land set up. Right, babe?
Well, it naturally spins in the wind.
It naturally spins. It just spins until it's dry. It's a pretty good system, actually. But no, it's not Aussie invented. It was invented by someone in America.
Well, I'm not sure. So where was it invented?
Probably not.
No, it keeps coming back and saying it was Lance Hill.
Well, where was Lance Hill from? We're trying to find out where he's from. Wouldn't it be funny if he's from New Zealand?
Oh, let's have a look. Well, this might tell me.
But if it's from America, then it'll be American made. But we have a lot of American made stuff here.
Oh, here we go. Just for many of us, the rotary cloth hoist is as Australian as a kookaburra, even given a starring role in the Sydney Olympics closing ceremony, and so it is natural to assume that's an Australian invention. In fact, it's difficult to pinpoint exactly who created it. There were many different variations on a similar theme proposed, if not actually manufactured, in America and Britain, with one patent dating back to the 1850s. So that's, nearly 100 years earlier.
1850, okay, keep going.
Okay, so, but one thing is certain, the first rotary clotheslines certainly appeared elsewhere in the late 1800s. Australia, with its reliable sunny days and warm breezes, proved to be its natural home. So.
But where was it at? I mean, originally, where was it at? Was it in the USA? Was it in New Zealand? Where was it? Because this was a great invention.
Okay, so you've got Toyne's hoists in Australia, a blacksmith from Geelong called Gilbert Toyne, along with his friend Lambert Downey.
No, the Hills hoist. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
We've done the Hills hoist. I'm explaining the earlier ones now.
Okay, the earlier ones.
Yes. Launched the aeroplane clothes hoist at Melbourne's 1911 Royal Agricultural Show. Dropping aeroplane into the name showed how cutting edge they believed it to be. Right? Anyway. Popular but clumsy, galvanized metal frame atop a timber post with a ratcheting mechanism and counterweight was attached. Okay. Photograph in its 1913 sales booklet showed the hoist being used in the home garden of future World War I hero John Monash in Toorak, an indication that this was an item aimed at the wealthy. Toyne's design had 5 arms through which the line was threaded, strong enough to withstand the weight of a heavy wash load.
Okay, I'm looking for the small T's, guys, just to let you know. Go ahead. I'm just letting
Other
them know.
advertisements promoted its labor-saving quality and its economic use of space, as well as making more dubious claims that trudging through wet grass could invite disease.
Okay.
The hoist, with its own paved standing area, was seen as the hygienic, healthy future.
Now we'll go for L's. Okay.
The aeroplane clothes hoist company lasted only a few years. World War I took Toyne to Europe to fight, during which time, well, he died there. Let's put it that way. No? What the heck? Okay, I thought he died, but no, it says during which time he was gassed. So I thought that meant he died. But no, when he returned to Australia, he found that his wife had left him for the manager of his company.
Oh, dear.
Undaunted, Toyne continued working on the clothes hoist. By 1926, he had made a major breakthrough and perfected the raising mechanism, enclosing it entirely within a knuckle of the upright post. It was activated by a simple handle. This made it not only neater and more streamlined, but safer. There were more changes. Everything that was made from galvanized metal with the radiating arms held aloft by tent shakes that added strength. Different sizes were available, from the small and cheaper Toynette, which couldn't be raised but had a span of about 3 meters, big enough for a small household, to large hoists over 6 meters in diameter.
We're not doing L's, guys.
Which provided more than 50 meters of hanging line to those whose weekly wash loads were likely a source of neighborhood wonder.
Well, I'm going to say one thing. I actually like the Hills hoist. I like the fact that we have that, because it actually dries your clothes quicker than even the dryer. But then again, the Australian sun. Okay, this is how strong the Australian sun is. I would say we put the clothes out. We put the clothes out in about an hour and they're dried. Am I right?
Uh-huh.
In about an hour. That's how fast the sun dries them. Windy days?
Fairly often.
Oh, he was born in Adelaide.
Who was?
Lance Hill, the Hills hoist.
Yes.
Was in Adelaide.
Correct.
Is that in Australia?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So it's Australian invented.
Yeah, apparently Toyne did it first. I was getting to that, right? Because Toyne's from Australia as well, don't forget.
Yeah. So the so-called clothes dryer stuff over here in Australia is actually Australian made.
Yeah, I'll get. This is telling me I'll get to the link between the two in a minute if you're interested.
Sure.
Okay. Like all inventors, Toyne never stopped tinkering, creating different versions of his rotary hoist, including a hydraulic model that could be raised and lowered by simply turning a tap. He also invented the EasyWrap, a clothes lifting device to help transfer wet clothes from copper to trough and mangle. Business-wise, though, he was struggling. He had sold the Victorian commercial rights to his rotary hoist to the McCurdy family in 1925, then moved to Sydney in 1929, aiming to capture the New South Wales market. His personal life, as is related in the book Hung Out to Dry, by the historians Peter McCuffley and Cass Middlemas,
Is this H?
was impacted by the death of his 4-year-old son from diphtheria.
No, that's T.
The death soon after twins born prematurely brought him even lower. The Great Depression impacted sales too. Toyne moved back to Melbourne but had to trade under a different name so that there would be no clash with the Toyne rotary hoists sold by the McCurdy's. The literal but dull name of his new company, the Quick-Drying Revolving Clothesline Company, clearly shows that Toyne's marketing nous was not equal to his engineering ability. So, we get on now to what they call the birth of the Hills hoist. In 1941, Toyne's patent for the all-important hoisting mechanism lapsed, paving the way for competitors to use his invention.
Ah, but they're still Australian made.
Yeah.
So any of the drying mechanisms that they have over in Australia, the Hills hoist or whatever the other hoist was called, are all Australian made.
So here's where it comes in. Returned soldier Lance Hill from Adelaide wanted to create a more space-conscious clothesline and was now able to incorporate Toyne's know-how as the basis for his own product, at first simplifying it with a lever as opposed to a handle.
Yeah.
More importantly, Hill had a knack for promotion, and the Hills hoist became part of a range
I don't know
of
what was going on in my brain, guys.
useful metal items from laundry trolleys to children's swings. The alliteration of the name was doubtless important, the Hills hoist being the perfect shorthand for every hoist. It was the right moment too, thanks to the continuing expansion of suburban Australia in the 1950s and 60s and the expansion of advertising. The Hills hoist became an essential feature of backyards across Australia. There was no better advertisement for the product than when Cyclone Tracy flattened one area of Darwin in 1974, leaving only a single Hills hoist standing.
So Hills hoist was really strong.
Oh, well, they would have cemented it into the ground like a post.
Yeah, but still, it was strong.
It's made out of steel.
It's made out of steel. It's pretty good.
20 years later, Hills celebrated the sale of its 5 millionth hoist.
So anyways, as I was explaining.
That's in a country where there are only about 10 million people at the time.
As I was just saying about the Hills hoist, there was a hoist that it's called a folding hoist, I guess. It's basically, it's where you can dry your clothes beside your house, if that makes sense. Well, they used, I guess, rubber. I'm not sure what they used.
Yeah, so that's where it comes from. So Lance Hill borrowed like 95% of it from this bloke called Toyne.
Yeah, I'm going to explain what happened.
Go right ahead.
So we were out in the veranda, and how do I explain this without sounding horrible? Is an L, right? Yeah, I did the L right there. Sorry, I'm just double checking L's. And they have like plastic on it, or they have like a rubber on the outsides of them. Well, Jeff, you want to explain what happened in on the veranda, please? Because I'm having a hard time trying to voice it.
Yeah, well, what happened was that for some reason when they built this particular one, they held the corners in with rubber. Well, after 20 odd years, the rubber perished and the front piece fell off. So now it doesn't work properly.
Nope. So it fell down. It fell down. Not like it's still up there, but it fell down. If that makes sense. wasn't a pretty picture. I could send you a picture of it. Like I could take a picture of it with a camera, like my phone camera, and show you what happened. It wasn't a pretty picture. So long story short, the house hoist, I guess it is a house hoist, the one that's right beside the house, kind of fell down. Because what happened is we heard a noise, kaboom or whatever it was. We heard something, didn't we, hon? And we went out, and my father-in-law went out, and we told him about how the hoist came down. And he went to look at it, right there, Hurt. And he got sort of injured because the beam almost completely went down. But yeah, it was quite interesting when that happened. So we had a mishap with the hoist by the house. But like I said, we don't use dryers here. We don't use whatever you call it. You know, those hot dryers we use in America. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are still used. They're used at laundromats, or they're used at homes like in the dusty. They're called red dust. You don't want to have any of your clothes out in the red dust because it just ruins your clothes, from what Jeff told me. So they that's the only place I think they have dryers. Am I right, hon? Or if you're American, a lot of Americans also end up getting dryers in Australia, I think. Although Jeff said we don't need it, so I was like, okay. Because I remember when I first came to Australia, I go, where's the dryer? My mother-in-law and my husband spoke at the same time. We had the good old air. We got the good old Australian sun to dry our clothes. Am I right, dear? That's pretty much what you said.
Yeah, well, I mean, 300 out of 365 days of the year is sunshine, generally speaking.
Yeah.
At least in this state.
In this state it is. We don't get snow here, not in Queensland. Jeff says it's illegal.
I know, which is a lie, but whatever.
Yeah, but you say it every single time. Just say it's illegal. And I said, you know what? Before we leave Australia, before we go anywhere, I want to take you where the snow is. So we might end up going to Tasmania, which actually has snow during winter. Am I right, dear?
Yeah, we're going to check it out sometime.
Because I want him to actually experience it for the very first time of his life. Because he's never experienced snow.
It's a conspiracy theory. It doesn't really exist.
It does exist.
It's on TV.
No, it's in real life.
CGI.
It's not CGI. But yeah, my husband has never been around snow, so he doesn't know much about snow. Now, I've been around snow. I used to live in Pennsylvania. We also got snow in Oregon when we were living in Oregon. I was living in Oregon when I was a child. So, yeah. And I know there was snow. There's snow in Texas. There's also snow. A lot of places in America, we did get snow. California even got a little bit of snow. And I mean little. But they're more of the Queensland.
I did like that, though. It's like, blizzard hits Texas. Panic! Canadians go, oh, Tuesday. Am I right?
Yep. Oh, Tuesday.
It really was. It was this huge thing. Blizzard hits Texas, and people panicked and like hit the shops and saved up some weeks worth of stuff, and it's like it's all gone in 3 days. Why did you panic? I mean, if it snowed here, I would go. Well, first of all, I would be sarcastic and attribute it to global warming. But I'd go, what the heck? You know? And that would be it.
Yeah.
The only reason, the only possible reason I would consider panicking would be if it somehow ended up in, 15-foot high snowbanks.
And that has happened in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I mean, okay, fair.
And I think that's also happened in Texas, too.
But it hasn't. I'm not going to say it's never happened here because, we had an ice age, but I wasn't around for that. So I'm not sure exactly how far it covered. I'd have to look it up. Most of Australia did not get covered by ice, which seems to be we're just fundamentally against it.
Well, you are near the equator.
Yeah, we're not that far off it.
We are actually very near the equator if you look at the world map. Australia is near the equator. I actually love living in Australia. I am finding out that we have never had any problems with snakes much at all. We haven't come up against many snakes. I mean, I've seen them. Don't get me wrong. I have seen brown snakes. I have seen a red bellied snake. I've seen them in life. But I never had a snake go after me. We have no problems with snakes here. My father-in-law believes in killing the snakes, especially if it's
we don't do that. It's illegal here.
yeah.
We relocate them
We relocate them.
to the next world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
They've gone to a better place. That's what we say here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Murgles. I made a mess
It actually
here.
is. Weirdly enough, it's illegal to kill unless they are a clear and present danger.
Well, there was that one time we were in clear present danger.
Oh, yeah, it's right outside the back door.
Right outside the back door.
There's times like that you learn why people keep those bits of poly pipe of a certain length.
Well, my mother-in-law, Jeff tells me a story about his mom.
Mm-hmm.
And she found a snake.
Yep.
And it went into a poly pipe.
Yep, crawled in.
Crawled in. My mother-in-law closed in both ends.
Yep, stuffed some rags in so it couldn't get out.
Yeah, like I said, closed in both ends. This is what my husband told me, which he would know the truth of it.
Yep.
And then she goes and calls someone else to come and take care of it.
Yeah, but he couldn't come straight away.
But he couldn't come straight away. So the snake was in the poly pipe.
On the driveway.
On the driveway.
in the hot summer sun.
In the hot summer sun. And by the time
Malcolm,
the person comes over, we try not to tell people the names.
Oh, he's dead, unfortunately.
Oh, Malcolm's dead?
Yeah, that one is.
Okay, so we can say Malcolm.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm comes over. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you the story about the one time we had a snake right on the driveway at night.
Mm-hmm.
It was close to night, wasn't it?
Yeah, getting it.
It was close to night. Anyway, We
Close enough you couldn't see inside the shed.
no. We'll explain that one. We will. We will. So, anyways, Malcolm comes over. He takes the snake out, and guess what? The snake was pretty much almost dead as it was.
Yeah, it was cooked.
It was cooked. It was baked. Like you said, Audie, it was baked.
It was really sick. Apparently. Shooting it was doing it a kindness.
And that was a while back. So
Oh, that was back when Australians were still allowed to own guns.
yeah, that was around the time when Australia could own guns and take care of business if need be on snakes. Now snakes are protected, 100% protected. I don't think we have a snake catcher in Dolby. No, they just relocate them. They relocate them. I've been watching this snake catcher on over in Gold Coast, I think it is. Gold Coast snake catcher. And he relocates them back into the woods. But there was, okay, so anyways, back to the time when I think I've only been married to my husband for about, I'm almost on my 13th year of marriage, by the way. Almost. We've been happily married that long. Once I get past that 13 years of marriage, my old marriage is now in void. Pretty much. Because that's how long I was married to my ex. Well, anyways, long story short, getting past my, I just lost my train of thought there. Anyway, going back to the snake. It was almost night. What I mean is it was late evening. It was, they were starting to, you know. But I go to my father-in-law and we were driving into the, because it's not safe at night to have a snake right there. And I remember saying, Dad, is that a king brown snake? And he's like, not anymore, it isn't. He drove over it. Well, the snake didn't die right then and there. He went into the shed, right about the area where Jeff would go get the key to unlock the door. You know, get a key to go to unlock the door at my father-in-law's house. And long story short, if the snake had been alive, it would have attacked my husband. It would have. It was that close to my husband because he checked it the next day. And I think who took off the head of it, hon? Jeffrey?
Hold on.
I'm talking about the snake back during the day.
Yeah.
Where if it had lived, it would have attacked you. It would have bit you.
It would have been a distinct possibility because I walked right next to it.
Yeah, but Jeff didn't see it at night.
No.
But the next day he looked and he's like, oh my.
Yep. It crawled inside the shed.
It had crawled inside the shed in the same area where Jeff would have gotten the key. So yeah, it was a king brown. Like I said, I've seen red belly black snakes. I've seen them. They're nice looking snakes, but we don't need them near our civilization, aka meaning right in the veranda. You know, we didn't need that. I've had that happen where Jeff is like, I said, Jeff, I think we have a red belly black snake, or I didn't know what it was, but it was a snake nonetheless. We found out that the snake, not breeding season, but the snake, when baby snakes are born and everything, we found out that they are born near fall in Australia. That's when you have to watch out for them. And I'm talking about poisonous snakes, not just normal little easy snakes. We have more poisonous snakes in Australia than who. So yeah, we have poisonous snakes, and we have yeah. But we've seen these snakes. I remember a time when my husband and I was doing sukkot one time, and we went to a place and someone took us somewhere, and we were driving past and there was this snake on the road. It looked like a tire. That was quite interesting. Because when we were driving past, I saw the snake's head go up. I'm like, okay. Thank goodness it wasn't under our car, as in an area where it could climb into our car. So yeah, we do have snakes here in Australia, but most of the time the snakes leave us alone. And like I said, this year we saw a beautiful king brown snake, a baby one. You know, one of those little baby snakes I was talking about. That's how we knew it was great snake season. And they came. Wait. Yeah, owls. I'm still on the owls. Okay, good. The snake came out from the shed. So for some odd reason, the king brown likes going into the shed. And this baby snake came right out of the shed. And I stayed far away, but when we watched it go slither past us, and it did go past us, it didn't go after us, it didn't try and attack. It just went because it wanted to go into the long grass. It how do I explain it? It had the most interesting band around the head area. It was a baby snake. So it had a little, what is it called? A band of black around the head area. It was really pretty. I don't say snakes are pretty, but you know what I mean. It was an interesting pattern. Jeff says, I've never seen that type of, yeah, it had a black band around its head on the upper part of its head. It didn't attack us. It was just trying to go into the grass. We left it alone. We didn't touch it. We just let it go slither right into the grass. But yeah, something you have to know about Australia. We have snakes here. We honestly have very, very poisonous or venomous snakes here. Even in the ocean, we have, like I said, Australia has seven of them, aren't they? 7 of the most poisonous snakes in Australia. And we also have poisonous spiders in Australia. You know, we have what you call the black widow in America. Well, we found its cousin, the redback. I've seen those too. Not nice looking spiders. I'm not a spider person myself, but not a nice looking spider. I always, when I see it, I'm like, Jeff, I think we need to kill the redback. There's too many redbacks. I think it needs to go like now. Don't you remember how I said that, honey?
I think the redback and the black widow are related.
Like I said, cousins. I think they are related because they look almost similar, except for the redback looks a little different. It has a different type of hourglass. It has an hourglass, doesn't it?
Well, apparently a lot of black widows have a red mark on their underbellies, but some have it on their back, whereas all redbacks have it on their back.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have black widows. Exactly. Well, anyways, we have a snake that's a sea snake. And that one, it won't attack you in the ocean. We have other things in the ocean that will attack you. I've been watching a video lately about sharks attacking, and it's mostly bull sharks, although there's tiger sharks also. I won't go into the ocean too far deep into the ocean unless they have like the little, but then we have those lovely little jellyfish. I mean, Australia is a very interesting place to live. And then we have the cone snails right on the beaches. They're venomous. It's almost like you can't get away from venomous things. And there's a stonefish. You're hearing all about the venomous animals we have in Australia. Oh, it's hilarious. Oh, wow. I'm still on L's. Yeah, I'm on L's. So, yeah, we have a lot of venomous creatures here in Australia. Jeff says that one book that he liked reading about is by Terry Pratchett. They call it Forex. Is that what they call it? Forex?
What's that?
Even Terry Pratchett talked about Australia.
He had a continent that he called Forex, and it was the Australian counterpart for his Discworld.
Yeah, well, what's hilarious about it is Forex is the name of a beer company in Australia. Not joking. So, yeah, we have a lot of venomous creatures here in Australia. Did you know even koalas have spurs on them? There's one spur. It's usually on just the males, isn't it? It's not on the females. Or is it on both of them, honey? But they have venom spurs on them.
Yeah, they do.
No, that's not the koalas. That's the platypus I'm thinking of. Venomous spurs. Koalas are not venomous. I don't know why I thought koalas was. I was thinking of the platypus, and I got the platypus and koala mixed up. Sorry. There are some non-venomous animals. Like the koala is not venomous, but they have sharp nails. They can attack you if they feel. Most of the time they're drugged up. Guess what their drug is? Not a joke. They are drugged up when they're eating this stuff.
Oh, the koalas, yeah.
Yeah, they love eucalyptus leaves, and they're drugged up on them.
They get high on it.
They get high on eucalyptus leaves. Oi, 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 oi. So yeah, that's. I'm talking about snakes. I'm talking about. But the birds, guys, the birds are so beautiful here. We have, no, there's one bird I don't like the most of. Ugh. And that bird will make you laugh. It's called, it kind of reminds you of a crow with white on it. And those are the magpies. Best time to not come near a magpie is when it's breeding season. Oh my word, are they territorial. And they will swoop you if you are near their nest or if they think you're near their nest, they'll swoop you. That's why a lot of Australians wear helmets with little taggies on it. I don't know how to explain it other than the taggies, little zip tags or zip things on it. And yeah. Audie, will you have time after the live to talk for at least about 15 minutes? Just curious. You can say yay or nay. Are you working today? Are you taking care of any pups? Any kitties? I kind of want to go somewhere, and I'm not sure if my husband would be up for it, but I kind of want to go somewhere. And it's going to probably sound strange to hear that from me, but I kind of want to go to like a animal shelter and just look at the pups and kitties. Might even volunteer to take care of a couple of them or sit with them. So they know that they're loved. What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind if you can't vocal chat. But if you can type chat and meet me in here and stay in here, I can send you the link so we can talk. Oh, Merkles, I keep making a mess here. I know I saw you jump. Where did you jump? So yeah, I have, like I said, living in Australia. I love living in Australia. I absolutely love it. I'm happy I'm here. I'm not in America. I'm happy I'm married to a wonderful, amazing husband. He's taking care of me. He's really concerned about my back right now. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. Because now I can't help him with the shed. And I was helping him really strongly with the shed. And I think I overdid it. Yeah, I think it'll be very therapeutic. But I got to make sure that they allow me to do that. What I'm thinking about doing. I'm hoping they will. But we'll see. This is a big square. Wouldn't you agree? This is a big square. So it's from here to here. That's a big square. From here to here. That's a big square. I made certain I did a big square. What do you think? Did I do pretty good? Can you see the shiny shine of them? Oh, gotta love working with diamond painting. You have beautiful big squares. Well, not big squares, but you have beautiful diamond paintings or diamonds or whatever they're called. They're not really diamonds. I have real diamonds. I can show that to you. Honey, open that door there, and I'm going to show her a real diamond. I actually have them. They're really teeny tiny, though.
Where are they?
In there.
Which one?
I can pull it out.
Top
I know
drawer,
which one.
second drawer.
Second drawer. In there. And diamonds are right here. Yeah, I have some beautiful diamonds. Real teeny tiny diamonds, but they're still diamonds nonetheless. Here you go. You can put that back. So these, if I can open it. This is going to worry me. Do I have it? Can't lose any of those diamonds. Okay. These are real diamonds. These are genuine real diamonds, if I can get it. No, but it's just not doing what I wanted it to do. But that's real diamonds, guys, way in there. This is, what size diamonds are these? Probably an eighth of a diamond. But yeah, those are diamonds in there. Real ones, not fake. They're not the big diamonds, they're really teeny tiny diamonds. But yeah, I have real diamonds. Can you hand me that again? And I'll put this back in. So, like I said, I actually have real diamonds. So that's what diamonds are, really. But they call these acrylic dots, diamond dots. But I just wanted to show you, I actually have real diamonds. Genuine diamonds. Right there. Real, genuine diamonds. But then again, I've been doing this for a while, and I do a lot of, did I drop a diamond in here? Anybody? I dropped a diamond.
No, it's up to you.
No, I really did drop 2 diamonds. Eek. Oh, marbles. But that's what a diamond looks like in real life. Very shiny. I'm really sad that I dropped these diamonds. Oh, I can't believe I dropped those diamonds. Marbles. Forgot. Trying to find some place to put these so I can put them away later on and not lose them. These are real diamonds. I could put them in here for now. Are they both in here? Yeah, they're both in here. Remind me to put away diamonds when I'm done, please. Yeah, that was real diamonds. That's not diamond. Where are you? I don't know where you are. But I just was showing you my diamonds. I actually have real diamonds. So that's what real diamonds look like. Okay, now we are on P-wee. Or no, actually we're on H. H. Why did I think it was B? So yeah, diamond dotting, or I'm just saying real diamonds don't look like that. Real diamonds look like they're very shiny, but they're tiny. The type I have are tiny. They're not overly big. Nope, that's not diamonds. And that's not diamonds. So let's go back to diamond painting. So we're on H. Okay, so I'm going to look for H's. H's is right here. I'm not sure if this is what you call double-sided adhesive or if it's poured glue. I still need to ask them that question. Because I want to say the right thing, and I feel I might be saying the wrong thing, and you know, all that lovely rigmarole. So we got H's. H's are pretty, and I can hear the little snap. Snap. It snaps right into place. Diamond dotting is therapeutic. It is enjoyable to a point. Unless you don't have the drills. But I have all the drills now. I have all the drills. I have every single part of it done. I do want to take a picture of this after my live to show everyone what I've been doing and how it's turning out. I think that would be kind of cool. What do you guys think? So this is the top of the diamond painting. And so there's H's all done there. I have an H here. I have H's everywhere in this thing. So am I fast driller? No. Do I like doing diamond paintings? To a point. I still want to do that one diamond painting that I was given a while back of the moth. I also want to go buy a special diamond painting for my husband. And what we will plan on doing is with the diamond paintings, we actually will probably make them into like little board, you know, not cutting boards, but you know what I'm talking about. One of those things. Like a little, where you put your food on and you lap board or whatever it's called. That's what we could do with the diamond paintings. I think that would be kind of cool. What do you guys think? Now, I haven't built any merch or anything yet because of the fact that I still haven't had a whole lot. I'm not up to, you know, as many as everybody else is. And like I said, I did go on hiatus. I blame going on hiatus, but I had to go on hiatus, guys. I had to go through that surgery even if I didn't want to because of the fact that I had a gallstone that was very huge. I mean, 27 millimeters is not something to gawk at. Wouldn't you agree, Odd? 27 millimeters is not something to gawk at. It's a big marble-like size. And I mean big. The biggest marble you can get. I think those are about 26 millimeters normally. So imagine it one size bigger. That's what I was dealing with. I do plan on doing shorts, but I haven't learned how to do shorts, so I'm thinking after Passover. Yeah, it was mandatory medical leave. It had to happen. Whether I wanted to or not, you knew I wanted to stay, but after having surgery like that, my body was like, I'm not letting you stay. I'm not going to let you do any diamond painting. I'm not going to let you do anything. That's pretty much how my body acted. Or I would have stayed, guys. I really would have. I would have kept going and going and going and going. But I had 3 people telling me, no, you need that rest. Come back when you're feeling better. Can you name the 3 people who told me that? or 2 people who told me that cared enough. I'm talking to one of them. The other is my husband. He cared enough. And he's like, honey, I don't think you want to go live right now because you need to heal. So, yeah, he's always been there for me. He's so sweet. He's such a good husband. He treats me better than any man has ever treated me. Best marriage of my life, actually. I married my life mate. You can hear me, can't you? Did I lose voice? But yeah, I think I know for a fact Audie told me, go rest, relax, don't worry. I'll be here when you come back. It was like really, it was really, I really needed to hear from the people saying, we won't leave you just because you had to have a medical emergency. The ones who left, well, that's their problem. Yeah, you're one of them. Yeah. So, I was very thankful for that. It wasn't an excuse. I really did want to go live. I did try to go live. And when I was just overtired, I kept hearing Audie and Jeff say, nope, you're not going to stay on for more than 30 minutes because I was in that much pain. After surgery, it took a while for me to heal. Yeah, I'm talking to you, which one of you? I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to both of you. But anyways, oh, I'm lost. That happens. That happens when my brain just goes, okay, yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm still thankful that I have been told we want you to heal. That's what I heard. We want you to heal. We want you to get better. It was a rough time at that time for me because I really wanted to be online. And I tried to be online. And I just couldn't, I didn't have the energy for it. That's what happened. Having that surgery, I went through basically a couple parts of the surgery, which was really hard for me. One of them was where they ended up they put a stent in my belly duct. Another one was they also put a sac on the side of me, if that makes sense what I'm saying here. I was just tired at that time. I was very, very tired. I wanted to do resin, and I just had no energy to even do resin at that time. I remember it was a rough time for me. But I'm doing better now. I don't have any problems. I'm pretty much healed. I still have little twinges of pain in the healing area. Not too bad now. So, yeah. What else can I tell you? It was a tough time at that time for me because I really wanted to be online. But I knew my body was just saying, nope, we're not going to do it for you. You're going to have to go through that healing. And I went through that healing phase. So I apologize for not being online at that time, but I had an emergency and I had to deal with that emergency. We don't have any cats or dogs at the moment. We don't even have a pet bird. It's not safe in this house to have a pet bird. I did have a pet bird when we first started, I think, on YouTube. My pet bird was Misfot, if I remember right. And he was such a good little birdie. Such a good little bird. And then he ate string in this house. And he died. That was a tough time too. He was such a good little bird. Oh, sorry, I'm talking about all the sad things. I'm just going through all the memories of being here in Australia, and we had what you call a cockatiel, and it was a beautiful little cockatiel. Beautiful little guy. We do plan on getting another cockatiel when we move to our new home, when we do get our own home on our land. But we have to start somewhere, don't we? We have to start by setting up a business. And my husband and I have a business that we're working on setting up, which is black flies, soldier fly larvae. That's our goals for now, is to bring that black soldier fly larvae and getting my RCC shop and jewelry up and running. And I have to do some decent pictures, send it into Many Rivers, and then get a flyer up or get decent pictures. And that's the problem, is getting decent pictures, because of the fact that I don't have a decent camera. I have one of those cameras that is, my original camera I used died. I was so upset about that too. So yeah, we had a whole lot happen. And Jeff and I are working on trying to sell some of our, there's some videos like from DVDs and stuff. We're trying to sell those and get rid of those. I think we are thinking of doing it on eBay. I think we're trying to sell it on eBay. I'm sorry, I'm going every which way today. I'm talking about all types of things, aren't I? But yeah. So we talked about snakes. We talked about spiders. Last night there was a little bug that kept going on me, and I'm not sure what it is, but I know it's a biter. It bites you when you're sleeping. I know it's not a mosquito. It's some other type of black bug that has like a little weird thing to it. That was on me last night, and I was like, no, get off of me. I could easily take it off of me. It was no big deal, but no. Don't need that little bug on me to bite me at all at night. No, thank you. We also have what you call rain spiders here. They are excellent. Rain spiders are excellent because they will actually go and kill dangerous spiders, I think. I know for a fact that the daddy longlegs will kill the bad spiders. Well, they're not bad spiders, but you know what I mean, poisonous spiders. We actually watched a video. My husband and I both watched a video one time when they did that. That was hilarious. Watching a small, teeny tiny, well, I don't think they're that tiny, are they? The daddy longleggers, they're not that tiny. They're tiny enough, but they're tiny from the other spiders, but they're not that tiny, I don't think. And they actually went after a rain spider, I believe, in one of the videos. Quite interesting. Would I want a spider for a pet? No. Well, we found out we can't have a chameleon. That's against the law in Australia, so we can't have a pet chameleon. I was kind of hoping to have a pet chameleon. I love those. You know those finger chameleons? Those little teeny tiny finger chameleons? Yeah. Can't have them. In America, you can. But not in Australia. That's illegal. So, guess my dream animal or lizard is the chameleon. Guess you can't have that type of pet. Not in Australia. Not even with licenses. And you have to have licenses in Australia to have lizards or snakes or anything like that. You have to have those licenses. You can go look at the chameleon at the Australian Zoo. We've never been to the Australian Zoo.
No.
We might want to go there, but we've never been there. Am I right there, Hart?
It's a possibility at some point in the future.
Sometime. What are you doing, baby? Ah, we need to go get you new hankies.
One around here somewhere.
Oh, there's always one in here somewhere. Jeff never uses tissues. He uses hankies. One of those, one of those hankies. That's just what he uses. He does not use tissues for his nose.
Not usually.
New.
If I have a bad cold, I do.
Yeah, barely ever.
Because the handkerchiefs eventually run out.
Or they get so soaked.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah. He uses cloth hankies, yeah. I plan on making a new snoot, guys. If anyone doesn't know, I am Hebrew, Messianic Hebrew, and I keep my head covered for my hair is always covered in public. But my snoot is, I need a new snoot. I need to make a new snoot. It's pretty easy, actually. All you have to do is just sew the sides together, one side together, add a little elastic, just a little elastic for the head, so it stays there. Yeah. We're doing good on I don't know if we're doing good on time, but we're doing good on the diamond painting. I want to work on peas next. There's a lot of peas in here. H's is almost done, I think. I hope. Jeff wants to take me to Thailand one of these days. But I've never learned how to be a vlogger. Never learned how to vlog. And I don't have the most decent camera. I just have a camera that's over. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. Do you want to go until 2:30? Or do you want me to stop at 2 hours? Just let me know your thoughts. I'm actually in the mood to keep going until 2:30, 2 hours, 30 minutes. But it's up to you if you're willing to go that long or not. If you don't want me to go that long, you just tell me and I will stop at 2 hours. Exactly. I think it's going pretty good. I'm right now working on the edges. Make certain I got all the edges done. Edges. I see a lot of P's in here, but I'm thinking I'm almost done with. Oh, I have two more H's, I think. 2 more H's. I see them. It's a good thing I just double check it and I pull it back a little bit. Yeah, I think I'll go for 30 more minutes and then we'll end the video. So 2 hours and 30 minutes. I usually have it roughly around 2 hours to 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's up to, well, it's actually up to me, but yeah. I think I got all the H's. I believe I do. I hope I do. Merkles, if I didn't, I'm in trouble. Well, I see P's. Do I have all the H's? H's. I just do what you call a quick sweep over these things just to see if I got all the H's. Okay, we're doing P's, guys. Woohoo! P's! Oh, we even have R's in here? I didn't even know. I forgot to grab the R. Mergles. Okay. There's only one R. But, yeah. Mergles. Still. Oh. The joys. I will go back to doing what I told you before is I'm going to do this diamond painting, get this diamond painting done. That's my main goal, is to work on this diamond painting so FeeLookArt can let me, so I can let FeeLookArt look at my work and, yeah, let me know what they think, how I did and all that. I even put stuff up saying that anyone can go buy their FeeLookArt stuff. I don't know if these are from a different artist in China or Japan or whatever. I don't know. I have no clue. They don't tell you the artist on here. They just say it's FeeLookArt and all that. So we don't know. But we're going to go for P next. P is this color right here. It's like a bronzy, browny color, like very light bronze. Or a dark tan. Because I actually have a tan in here. And that it's like skin color or tan. One of them is skin color, the other is tan. This is skin color. Like you can tell that's skin color right there. While this one's tan. So let's keep going. We're on P's. Whee! P's. Let's keep working on the P's. So yeah, my goal is to at least get as much of this diamond painting square done before the 30 minutes is over with. That is my goal. Now I know I'm not going to get it all done. Not in that amount of time, but we can keep trying, right? I am not a fast diamond painter. Everyone should know that about me. Even when I first started diamond painting, but I'm faster than I used to be. I used to be a lot slower than this. If I remember right, when I used to diamond paint, my diamond painting was real slow. Wouldn't you agree, Audie? Used to be. I'm mediocre. I'm mediocre on the fastness of the diamond paintings. You have to, you have to search, make sure you have it in the right spot, and then go. This is almost like cross stitching, except for it's not with yarn, with thread. It's with what you call acrylic diamonds. I guess they're called diamonds because they're round like diamonds, and they have little faucets to them or facets to them. Got the piece. Oh, Murgles, please tell me I did not have another H. I had an H. Yeah, I do. Guess what? I found an H. One H. Thinking I had all the H's. I have a lot of P's, but of course there's an H. This H decided to show itself up. Welcome to Rifka's Craft Corner. I was so close to not having any H's. There we go. That's done. That was a quick fix. Welcome to Rifka's Craft Corner for those who are coming in. I've been doing, I'm working on this beautiful FeeLookArt type of diamond painting. It's a pink campaign, so there is a lot of pink in this. Not too much pink because me and pink don't get along. But that's neither here nor there. It's still the pink campaign. So we got all the P's done in this little section right here. Now we're going to go up and do the P's in this section and that section in there, and then I'll reach that section next. So P. And then after that, there's very few. There's very, 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 very few of the 10, which is really pretty. Let's work on the P's. Yeah, I really thought I had all the H's done, but it's done now. But I thought I had the H's done before. So I'm actually working on this part right here, which is P's. There's a lot of P's, so I can keep going. There is an R. I did not know I had an R. There's a P. There's one R. One little teeny tiny R, which means I didn't grab that color. So I'll have to take it out of its little I have a certain setup for my drills. Turns out okay. I actually plan on making this into a table when it's done. You know, one of those like coffee tables? That's what I'm thinking about doing. And pouring resin over it. I love working with resin. I'll work with resin again. So yeah, this is keys at the moment. We'll work on the keys and get that done. By the way, I did fix the Twitch to show makers. It's called Makers, Crafters and Makers, because I do more than just diamond paint. I also not only diamond paint, but I also work with resin. I work with beading. I work with clay. I work with a lot of different things. I'm actually a what you call an art not self I guess I'm a self-proclaimed artist, but I am an artist. By the way, I bought those glitter pins. You know what I'm talking about? Those glitter pins that keep showing in the advertisements on the YouTube videos and stuff. I got those glitter pins coming. I also bought a soldering iron because we are trying to fix things up so we can start getting black soldier fly larvae started. I really would like my husband to look into getting flybys because they're really easy to get. Flybys? Not flybys. No. They're not flybys. We have flybys. What am I talking about? Afterpay. That's the word I'm looking for. Afterpay. In Australia, we have what you call Afterpay. Love working with Afterpay. Love it. So yeah, I have Afterpay. Now, next week, just so you guys know ahead of time, I will not be on Wednesday at all because that is Passover. I will be on Friday. I also will be on Monday. Now, I normally would have had Monday for gaming, but I think Audie and I agreed after Passover, after the Feast of Unleavened, and we'll do gaming again. I do miss my gaming. I miss playing Paleo Pines quite a bit. We are getting something new coming in Paleo Pines soon. I'm not sure when, but they've been talking about it quite a bit. We'll be getting a new dinosaur in Paleo Pines. They're still working. I think I've been paying attention to what they're doing, and they're still working on it. They're still working on the Paleo Pines thing. I don't play many games, but I love playing Paleo Pine. I also love playing Animal Crossing. I still have Animal Crossing. I just haven't played it for a while, but I do have it. But they do have a new dinosaur coming on Paleo Pines. I don't know when they will release it, but I'm in the release because I'm also going to be making their new dinosaur out of resin, not resin, out of clay. I'm planning on making that to have, to show people what, when the time comes. This is what I made. I do have a Lucky. I have a Lucky, and I also have my, this is only for when I'm doing gaming. I drink from my coffee cup that I bought from Paleo Pines merch. So I do have Paleo Pines. I actually like Paleo Pines quite a bit. It's kind of cute. They're cute. Seriously, they are so cute. And you get to ride a dino. It's pretty cool to do. My favorite dino to ride. Which one is my favorite rhino to ride? It's a fast riding dino. I just gotta remember which one is my favorite dino to ride. What was he? Oh, Marcos, I can't remember. It's a fast running dino. Although I love riding on Lucky. Lucky's fun to ride on. You sit on their backs and they run. They run like the wind. I do like the one. There's a couple of them that runs pretty fast. The slow ones are like the Triceratops. They are slow moving dinos. They're great for just if you want to go sightseeing. Wouldn't you agree? Not the galley. It's another one that's faster than the galley. Just gotta remember which one. I know which ones are the slow moving ones, like Strachosaurus. Okay. Trying to think of the names right now. I haven't been on Paleo Pines for a while, so just forgive me if I can't remember the names of these dinos at the moment. Which ones am I talking about right now? But the galley is pretty fast.
Huh?
Oh, I'm talking online, Dad. And that's the thing. It might be the Cory. Might be the Coriosaurus. Pretty fast moving vehicle. Very fast moving dino. I can't remember which one right now. Once I get back on Paleo Pines, we'll test it and see which one was the faster one. I thought there was another one that was faster than the Corys. I can't remember right now. But I did really enjoy being on the dinos, riding around. It's what you call a very cozy game. I'm into the cozy game, but I'm into, like dinosaurs. The dinosaur one is a cozy game. I love how it's just, and they have their own holidays and everything. I'm excited to find. Oh, and we're gonna get a new area to go to. I think it's the swamp. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. I think it's the swamp is where we're gonna be going. We'll see. Time will come when we find out where we're going. But that will be when they do the update, and I'm looking forward to that update when the time comes. Also on the one game I play, Shop Titans. I enjoy playing Shop Titans too. Oh, there you are. You all looked horrible there. Now you all look good. I'm talking to the drills because they looked a little bit bunched wrong. Might be the big goose. I can't remember right now. Like I said, I haven't been on Paleo Pines for 8 months due to the healing process. I was not playing any games. I was not doing much at all. I have not lost interest in playing the game. I just haven't played the game for a little while. So yeah. Might be the quarry though. I can't remember. It was a fast moving dino. I remember that. Oh, and Tyrannosaurus Rex is slow. Oh, I think I remember which one it was. Allosaurus. Allosaurus was pretty fast. Allosaurus, yeah, the Allosaurus. Do you remember that one? That one was pretty fast. Moving dino. I was so shocked at how fast he was. But the Alley, yeah, Aqua. He was my favorite. He's still my favorite, but he was my favorite dino. That was. I would love to make a clay project of the Allosaurus, but I haven't done it. Yes, my rare bluebell. He's such a beautiful Allosaurus. Although I did have a black Allosaurus too. There was also one that was black that was a rare, an ultra rare. There was actually an ultra rare too. Can't remember. But yeah, Allosaurus. I haven't thought of him for a long time. So, yeah. I'm talking about Peleopines here, guys. If you don't know what that is, it's a Switch game, or it can be played on Steam. And I have it on Steam and on Switch. I never got the new Switch, the Switch. I never got the new one. Do you know how much those new ones are in the store, a Switch? It's like, Marbles, I can't afford you. I mean, it cost me almost $100 for my gorgeous little microphone, and boy does it work. Yeah, 500 is it's more in Australia. 500 is not how much it costs in Australia. It costs 700, I think. 700, maybe $800. I'll look it up, but it's pretty expensive. I mean, Switch 2 is supposed to be very good, but I just don't have the money for it. But maybe when we get our businesses up and running and we are in our own home, maybe I'll get my own Switch. Yeah, $70, $80. Yeah, well, sadly I can't. And because my computer has been acting up so badly, I cannot add other games to this computer. We might have to end up getting a new computer later on. It's a laptop I'm talking about. This laptop has been here for, oh, Margles, wait. What do you mean back compatible? Oh, it's a Nintendo game? Well, I still have the Nintendo. I have the Nintendo Switch. I could look into Poca P. I'm not sure if I really want Pokapia, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And it can go on Switch, I think. The Pokapia can. Online, on the, we have what you call something TV. It's one of those unique type of TVs. It's a computer capability type of TV. I don't know what it's called right now. Not live TV. What is it called? I don't know what it's called right now. Yeah, I'll look into it when I have the money for it. I still have, there was one I hated. I tried it out and I just hated it. Yeah, it's a smart TV. And if I can get that smart TV to work live, you know, doing live YouTubing on my smart TV, that would make it so much easier. Wouldn't you agree? So much easier. But we'll see. Okay, why did that do that? It's being slow. Being slow. Work it out. Yay, I'm back. I am back. Back. I am 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 back.
Make sure everything's working.
Okay. Audie says she heard me.
That's good.
Ugh. That was kind of crazy, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I was in the middle of a good story. I can't remember what I was talking about. I think I was talking about Switch and about the TV, smart TV. Yeah, that was abrupt. I did not expect that to happen. That was very abrupt. You heard me when I was like, no. I love that. I love that. She even said, oh, no.
Mm-hmm. Happens now and then.
There's a song that's coming through my brain. What's that song? Oh, no. I was in the middle of my live and it just up and just turned off. That was crazy. I am so sorry you guys lost me for about a good minute, wasn't it? About a minute? Maybe 2 minutes?
Easily.
Might have been about 2 minutes. I was in the middle of a fun, talking, and we were enjoying the stories and all types of things, and then it just says, no, we're shutting you off. No! That's what I screamed. No! Jeff even heard me.
Mm-hmm.
Do some shopping.
Okay,
All
Dad.
right.
So yeah, long story short, that's what happened, and sadly, I had to fix the problem. What happened is it even turned off my camera. It turned off my microphone. If you heard a little ding ding ding, that was me just trying to remember the name. But yeah, it turned off everything. I was like, what? It says it's working. So yeah. And I have 7 more days before Telstra tries to take money out for Telstra, which is fun. So yeah, it just shut me off. I apologize about that. Technical difficulties. It does happen a lot in Australia. The technical difficulties. It'll just up and shut you down. That was strange, wasn't it, babe?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I expected to go black, but to actually completely shut off. Yeah, I know. I was here and then I wasn't. And then when I tried to get back on, it said that I was in the waiting area and I was muted. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like what no. StreamYard, not StreamYard, but Restream was having a little hiccup in my book. What do you think, dear?
Seems like it.
It was having a true hiccup. But it's okay. I'm back now. And I'm going to get this little P done. Don't know if I have R. R is like really far down, I think. Yeah, R is too far down. So we won't be doing R. But we did quite a bit, and I am quite happy with how it's turned up. I can hear the little snappy snap. So yeah. But I did not expect that to happen.
Lunch will involve apple crumble.
Yay!
It's being heated. Right now.
Guess what we're having for lunch?
Should be ready about 12. It's in 8 minutes. 7 minutes.
Yeah, 7 minutes. That's fine. I
Should
said I was.
be. No guarantees it will be.
Yeah, it's fine. My husband is making apple crumble for dinner, lunch today.
Oh, somebody else made it. I'm just heating it up.
Still, it's being made.
No, I think it was Auntie Sarah that made it.
Yeah. Sarah Lee.
Yeah, that's right. For those who don't know, Auntie Sarah is Sarah Lee.
Sarah Lee. Good old Sarah Lee. We have to eat as much leaven as possible. While we have a chance. Because we won't be eating leaven for 7 days after Passover. There will be no leaven at all in our home. Well, technically, not for us, but for my father-in-law, he'll have leaven, but he doesn't follow Passover.
Don't say too much. You've got those little buckets of yeast. Don't forget.
Well, I was thinking we could go hide that yeast.
If you want, makes no difference. It's still in the area.
No, it won't be. It'll be outside, hidden, far away from us.
You'll never find it again.
Oh, we'll find it again, but yeah. But we can't have it in the house. So, yeah. We have to, we have yeast in the house at the moment. Oh, you should try what we had last night. Oh! Okay, I make my own rissoles here. I make my own rissoles. And oh my word. We cook it in chicken broth. And then we add rice into that chicken broth. And it comes nice and beautiful and fluffy. Sorry. Rice you can fluff the rice to make it nice and, you know. It has to be soft for me. Anyway. You make that, you take that, and then you add aioli to it. You add a little bit of other spices to it. When we have the money, we sometimes add just a hint of honey soy to it. Mix it all up. Break the rissoles into the rice, like you chomp it up, or well, not chomp it up, but break it up with your spoon. Mix it all together. Add a little cinnamon to it. Yes, I know it sounds weird, but you add a little cinnamon to it. Best dinner ever. I gotta tell you, that is the most yummiest dinner ever. My husband can confirm.
Yep, you've been enjoying it. You haven't gotten tired of eating it practically every night.
Yeah, well, we don't have as much eggs. Our girls are not laying as many eggs as they should. There should be 4 eggs a day. Yep. Instead, there's about 2 eggs right now a day. And sometimes there's only 1 egg a day. Which frustrates.
Last time we got 3 eggs was 4 days ago.
Yeah, we did get a 3 eggs in a day. Most of the time, it's and since it's becoming winter, I don't expect them to be laying as much. Because in Australia, winters, your summer is our winter. In America, your summer is our winter. It becomes winter. I am also going to be working on finishing my gorgeous winter blanket before that time. I'm working on it very hard, but I'm also working hard on this. So, and then I also am right now in something else. So let me just double check and make sure we got all the peas. Peas was pretty easy. I didn't see that many peas. I could do an R, but the R is not. Oh, I had more J's than I thought. Okay. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself here. Now we're on number 10. Woohoo! Yeah, there's not that many little whatevers. Little I call them little arrows to the bottom right. Yeah, 5 J's. You could see that? You can see the 5 J's? How cool is that? So yeah, right now I'm doing this because I don't see any J's. So let's finish this up. So this one is a tan color.
1 minute.
Is it 1 minute?
1 minute until the food's done.
Oh, 4 minutes until this is done. And I can get this one pretty much done, and then I can sign off.
Midday, if that's what you're referring to.
What?
It's 11:59. I don't know what you're looking at.
On my thing it says, oh, I'm going by this thing up here. I have 4 minutes. Ugh, 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 ugh. Nope. Do you know why I said ugh? Can you guess why I said ugh? I'll give you three reasons why I said ugh. P is done now. When I said ugh, the reason why I said ugh at that time is there was, guess how many peas left? No, it wasn't the wrong drill. I was working on the little arrows down to the right. It's like a catty corner to the right. Anyways, a little pea decided to show up. Not kidding. A little pea decided to show up. The letter P. So I had to take care of that one quickly. I thought I was done with the peas. I kept looking through them and I found one pea. But it's okay. It's all done now. I just want to get this one done. I don't do my nails, guys. I never did do my nails. I'm not one of those nail people. I mean, I think they're pretty to have your nails done, but I also one of those type of people like whatever type of situation when it comes to nails. If it breaks, it breaks, whatever. I'm not a girly girl. I'm one of those. I was like, when I was growing up, a tomboy. Yeah, it was a hider. I'm almost done here, and then we'll sign off. I just want to finish this little arrow, and then I'm gonna. That's what I feel. Let's get these done. I'm going as fast as I can. And plus, we had an interruption. We did. Don't tell me we didn't. We had an interruption. That interruption made my my camera go berserko. Yep, 1 minute. 1 minute until we're done. Come on, move your hands faster, Riv. You need to keep going. Faster. I'm not a fast driller. Nose is itchy. Oh, I got a new dress too. I did. I got a new dress. For, you know, every Passover I get a brand new. It's every Passover or every holiday I go and get a brand new dress. Ask my husband. That is one of our traditions, actually. He says, when it's a new holiday, you get a new dress. Or you get a new this. So it's kind of cool. Plus the 3. I'm almost done, I promise. And then you and I can have our little talk. I need to send you the link. Is it okay if I send you the link now? Okay, and I'm going to go into this private link. What? That is weird.
Lots of things are weird, dear. What particularly weird thing happened that time?
What's this? Okay, that's weird too. Okay, I sent you the link so you can join me. Just let me finish this off and then we'll keep talking. What? Plus the 3 on it? What do you mean the 3 on it? Just give me a minute to finish this. You see, I like talking to you and working on this at the same time. I'm very like that. Now I'm also into doing a crochet. It's gonna make you laugh about the crochet one. I'm in a test mode where I'm testing a crochet out, and that crochet is not coming out as nicely as I want. What is my learning pattern? Most people know my learning pattern. But if you don't know me, then you don't know my learning pattern. But most people do. Oh, yeah, 3 dresses. I have 3 more dresses supposed to be coming, yes. I only got 1 of the dresses. The second dress will be coming this coming up Monday. Yes, it's on IG. Let me finish this off. I have to finish this off. I feel bad if I don't have it done. Does that make sense? I never like leaving something like this alone very long. It'll be taken care of quickly, I promise. Ugh. Usually try not to go over, but I'm going over a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm going over a little bit. Little bit. I'm going over a little bit. I shouldn't have done that at all. But then again, I lost a minute. So, yeah. Just give me a minute to finish this off. We're almost done with this little symbol. I'm gonna make sure we got all the little, what is this called? An arrow upside down arrow or catty corner arrow? Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, we're almost done with this arrows. Okay, now I can sign off. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And I do plan on doing shorts. I do plan on doing videos for about 30 to 45 minutes once I figure out how to edit. And last but not least, please comment. Comments will help my algorithm build my algorithm up. Anyways, many blessings. Shalom, everyone. I hope to talk to you later. Bye. Audie, I sent you the link in your